Bonjour, mon ami. After a talk that I just had with some of the students, I want to bring you the value out of it because I think there are outstanding ideas in it that will make you much more successful. And one of the things that you can change to make your artistic process, your artistic development instantly more successful is to bust a certain myth. And I think there's a misunderstanding between artists and art when it's coming down to success or happiness, or however you want to package what you understand under success and happiness, what you want to achieve in art. I think that there are two things running in different directions. Most of the artists that are struggling with are obsessed with this fast success, with this instant happiness or even comfort during their necessary hard work as an artist. And this is on the one side what is happening, this expectation of happiness that is really a killer. And some of my students are struggling right now with it. And on the other side, there's this necessity of art, of good art that has substance, only be able to deliver success or happiness or whatever the artist is getting out of his artistic procedure, that everything in art is set on a long run. So we have two different parties right now. The one is the artist who wants to short time success and happiness, and the art which allows only long-term happiness and success. Only when you put a certain amount of hours, only when you putting you work in, you will achieve what you want in art, but it takes time. And this misunderstanding is taking a lot of the energy, of the potential from many artists, because so many artists, I am sometimes even having this problem, we are expecting in life and in our artistic process somehow that everything should be right, that it should work out, and it should work out almost instantly. And this is one of the most common frustration, that in art seldom things are from the beginning set right. You have to go through a process to achieve the things to be right. To have this urge that everything should be perfect is the best formula to get everything wrong. This obsession also with perfection is a killer of the experiment that is necessary to develop new things, to develop different vessels for your best potential and for your best talent. It is a process of try and error. When you are obsessed too much with perfection and happiness and with success, you are producing this overwhelming positive picture. But our brain, our mind is built in a way in which, when we on the one side are building this immense positive picture, our subconscious is building also a picture of failing, a picture of what will go wrong, and subconsciously we are confronting our mind with an overwhelming picture of instant success. And this is something that our subconscious is refusing to accept, because our subconscious is knowing the reality, is knowing what's going on right now in your artistic development. And when you are having such enormous expectations, then you are starting to sabotage your own process to get down back to the reality, what is happening, what is possible right now. It is really with this suppression of some pictures, it is working like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Perhaps you know this trick when I'm telling you not to think about a blue elephant, and you are thinking, whoa, a blue elephant, what does a blue elephant look like? And then you have a picture in your mind, and then it's almost impossible to suppress this picture of blue elephant. And the more I'm telling you, don't think about this blue elephant, the more you are thinking about it. And the same goes for success and disaster. The more you are thinking about success, the more you are also developing this picture of disaster. Let's say this blue elephant is the disaster, and then you are becoming aware, my God, when I will not achieve this and that, this will be this disaster, this will be this blue elephant. And then you are starting to suppress this idea of this blue elephant, of the disaster that you can achieve. And the more you are suppressing it, the more this disaster is prominent in your subconscious, and then you are most likely sabotaging your artistic process, because it is, if you want it or not, becoming a negative affirmation that is stuck in your head. As much as you are trying to think positive, have a positive projection, you are in the same way where you are producing this light, you are also producing this shadows, and in the long run these two pictures will actually confront. So you can, these are my, of course these are just my thoughts. When you are working absolutely different in a different way, there are different methods and strategies. Most likely down in the description below I have put some text and a link that will provide you better methods and better strategies than me just thinking out loud. But this expectations that we are having, this obsession that we are having with perfection, happiness, and this positive thinking, I think is one of the biggest killers to your own progress. When you are spending too much time with thinking about the success, you are also creating the antidote, the other part, the disaster, and this is also stuck in your head. So I think the best thing you can do is to remain open and really have the courage to give yourself up to your art, to your potential, to your talent, and let it just happen. Let it speak for itself. It has the chance to speak for itself through your artistic process, through your artistic work. And the more you are working without judging too much, without expecting too much, the more you are allowing that your talent, your potential has the possibility to come out and to surprise you, even when sometimes challenge, struggle, and so on is necessary, because art is a marathon, it is a long run. And to expect, whoa, the wind almost blew the camera off, and to expect too fast, too much from your progress, I think it is the formula for a disaster. So if you have the time, try to find an aspect, a point of view that would make for you it attractive to stay in the marathon with an open mind, and to find a way how your artistic talent has the right to have this enormous space, the time to unfold itself without being forced in expectations of perfection, of fast outcome. I think it is worth something to think about. As I was saying, this is me just thinking out loud here. Down in the description below you will find something that will provide you more value. Check it out, and I hope to see you in my next video. Until then, see you soon. Bye bye.